Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Programming Hub. Today we are going to see our continuous series for the loop. So in my earlier lecture I have explained how the for loop is going to work, how the syntax is going to be written inside the program, inside the Turbo C software. Okay, now I'm just going to tell you the different another two types of the loop, that are while loop and do while loop. So I have already written it in my software. Okay, this is the syntax of the whole while loop. Okay, as you can see on your screen, this is very much simple program, but we are not here to how the simple program is. We are here to understand each and every statement that is written inside the program, so that we can make any type of program using this concept. Okay, so guys, let's start this. So first of all, inside my program, I have written this comment line, write a program to use while loop. Okay. In this program, we are going to use the while loop, that is the comment line, so that the another user can easily understand what about the program is all about. Okay. So after that, here are the two library functions has include stdio.h and con.h, standard input output and console input output dot header file. These both are the library functions. After that, I have written void main. This is the main functions. Okay, inside the C program, every C program contains one main function. So this is all it. Here, opening curly brace of the main function, and inside that, in the first statement, I have passed that integer int. I have written the integer data type here, and inside that I have passed a variable I, which I have given a value is equal to 1. Means I have assigned a 1 value to my I variable inside, which is of the type of integer data type. Okay, after that, the second line, as you can see on your screen, is clear screen, and this command is necessary when you don't want to mess up your program in the output section. Means if you do not write the clear screen command, then the previous results are going to be shown on your output section again and again. Okay, so it becomes some kind of messy type of work and crowdy. So make a habit to write the clear screen command in every C program. Okay, after that, here is our main while loop starting. Okay, so we have to first write the word while, while, and then bracket open and close, and inside the bracket we have to write the conditions. Okay, so as in the for loop, first of all we have to write three things inside one bracket. The first is initialization, second is condition, test condition, and the third is increment or decrement, whatever we are going to do. Okay, so inside the while loop syntax, the difference is that you have to write all the three things in the different place. Suppose initialization is here in the first line. Okay, and after that, test condition is here inside the brackets of while loop, and after that, the increment or decrement operator is inside the while loop brackets, curly brackets. Okay, so here is I is equal to I plus 1 is the increment or decrement operator. Okay, I'm just going to explain how this while loop is working. Okay, so first of all, while the system is going to take this value, that int I is equal to 1. Now the system knows that the value of I is 1. Now what happens, it enters this, that while I is equal to less than equal to 10, if this condition satisfied to the system that yes, this condition is true, that I value is less than equal to 10, then the system enter inside this loop and write the statement whatever written inside the while loop statement. Okay, so here we have written the statement that printf hello world, and we are writing the hello world word inside the outputs in the output section. Okay, now how many times this hello world is going to be print in the output section, that depends on the conditions. Here I have written the condition I is equal to I plus 1, means every time after writing the hello world, every time the system is adding one value, unit value, to the previous value of I. Then now second time the first value of I is 1 and adding 1 inside that, it becomes 2. Then again system comes here to test the condition, whether the condition is right, that yes 2 is less than equal to 10, yes, and again it print hello world, and again this cycle goes on to be repeated until the value of I becomes 11. Once in a while, once after another, let's suppose the value after 10, here I is equal to I plus 1. At some point the value of I becomes 10. Now 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Okay, so again the system is going to check the condition that whether 11 is less than equal to 10, so condition becomes false, and then here the loop stops, and then we are out of the loop section, and here the programs come to an end after that getch and then closing curly brace of the main function. Now I'm just going to run this program and see what happens inside the output section. So control F9. Okay, here we got the result as hello world to be written 10 times. Okay, so guys, try to write the value here in the loop type of functions, which is very much necessary to check each and every condition, test condition, and the initialization and the increment or decrement operator. Whatever you are writing in these three, we have to check these three so that it is going to be work easily inside the system. Sometimes what happens, when these conditions are not correct, then the system does not show you the error that it has got some error inside the system. According to the system, all the conditions are right, but what happens in the output section, the loop does not stop and we get the infinite number of solutions. Means, okay, so what I'm just going to do that, okay, I'm just going to here I is equal to y, this, okay, I'm just going to give in an example that whether if you by mistakenly given a wrong statement inside this. Okay, so first of all, let's see what happens when we are writing that I is greater than equal to 1. Means this condition is only false only. Then see what happens. Control F9. Okay, we do not get any result because our condition is false in start only. Okay, let's see, greater than equal to. What happens when we decrease the value once? Okay, let's see here, less than equal to, and now I'm just going to write that I minus minus. What is the meaning of I minus minus? That I'm just decreasing the value of I by 1. Means I minus minus simply means that I is equal to I minus 1. Means I'm just subtracting the unit value from the value of I. Now this is the actually the error program, but I'm just going to run this program and see what happens in the output section. So control F9. Okay guys, this is what I'm telling you, that here we have got the infinite loop. Now this loop is never going to be stopped ever. So we have to write each and every statement by each logically so that the system is going to be understand, does not create any error in the output section. Okay, so this is all about while loop. Now I'm also showing you in this video, in same video, that how the do while loop is going to be work. Actually the do while loop is the exit control type of loop. Here as you can see on your screen that inside the for loop, as you can see earlier in the for loop in my previous video, that the condition is going to be checked first and then the loop is going to be run. Okay, now in this the while loop, what happens, first the initialization and then the condition is checked first here, that whether the condition is true, then and then only the loop, the system enters inside the loop and print the hello world for us. Okay, Now these both are the types of the anti-control loop. Okay, now I'm just going to show you the exit control loop, which is a do while loop. I've already saved a program of do while loop. I'm just going to show you the syntax. This is all the syntax of the do while loop. Okay, now guys, as you can see in the comment line, write a program to display 1 to 10 using do while loop. Here the difference, the do while loop is all about from the while or for loop is that it is exit control statement, it is exit control loop. Here the first of all the system gives whatever output the user want, and then is going to check the condition. Okay, as you can see the first two lines are same, void main int I is equal to 1. Okay, same as while loop, clear screen. Okay, now what happens, I am writing d or do, then inside the brackets, open bracket, inside bracket I am writing printf percentage d, the value of I, and then increasing the value of I by 1, and then closing curly brace. After that I am writing the condition while I is less than equal to 10 or not. Now here what I have done, first of all I have writing the do, means first the system is going to write the value of I in the output section, then it is going to check the condition. Now suppose if the condition false, then also we get the one result inside the in the output section. In the you can see earlier in the while program, when I have written greater than equal to, then in the output section we do not get any value, means there is a blank output section. So the condition here, they are not satisfied, that's why we do not get any result. But inside this program do while loop, once we do the error in this condition, then also we get some, we get one, even at least one result in the output section. Now I'm just first of all going to run this program by pressing Ctrl F9. Okay, so here we have got as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, same as the while loop. Okay, now what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to error this statement by writing greater than. That one is not greater than equal to, we know, but what happens in the system, Control F9. Okay, here the result is 1. This is the only difference between the while loop and the do while loop. In the while loop, when we have do the same type of change, that I is greater than equal to 1, in the while loop we are not showing any type of value in the output section, but in the do while loop the system is going to show one value, which is I is equal to 1, which is the initial condition inside the do while. Okay, so this is how about how the system is going to work. And just for erasing, so this is how the while and do while loop is going to work. And I know this is a kind of complicated type of programs, and it is very much necessary. These are the important programs to understand the concept of loops. Looping is very much useful in the field of the programming languages, in the field of computers. We are using looping in the many and many of programs, not in the C language. We are going to use in the Java and many other programming languages. Okay, now guys, I'm just going to exit from this video, and thank you guys for watching this video, and sure to like, subscribe and share.